Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. In addition to Sonny preparing for surgery, General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, April 24, 2025, focus on Danny opening up to Jason about missing Sam. Also, Molly issues a warning to Rick. It's dangerous to be a Corinthos. In the last 13 months alone, Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, was shot, a pregnant Christina, Kate Mansi, fell out of a hotel window, Michael, ex-Chad Duell, was caught in an explosion, Carly, Laura Wright, was poisoned, and now it's Sonny's turn. Sure, this is about his heart condition, but his upcoming medical procedure is due to residual effects from a long-ago dangerous incident. He has been dealing with these heart issues for a while, and now it's time to do something about them. As Sonny, Maurice Bernard, prepares for surgery, he might also want to prepare for a way to protect his life. In GH's Wiki video preview, a hit woman, wielding a syringe, looks to inject Sonny with something presumably deadly. Jason, Steve Burton, is actually in Port Charles, and he's not attempting to race to the rescue, not yet anyway. So he has plenty of time for his son, who needs some guidance and comfort. Look for Danny, Asher Antonisen, to open up to Jason about missing Sam, ex-Kelly Monaco. Meanwhile, Molly, Kristen Verganos, issues a warning to Rick Kirst. Molly, right now, Rick isn't the one who should get a warning. It should be Christina, Kate Mansi, and Alexis, Nancy Lee Grahn. If she suddenly senses tension between her parents again, then she should know it isn't Rick's fault, completely. Their peaceful truce is over because Alexis knows that Rick knows Christina tried to kill him. On top of that, he's using the knowledge as blackmail along with Ava, Maura West. On Thursday, Brooklyn, Amanda Seton is alarmed, which is par for the course, considering she's keeping such massive secrets from Dante, Dominic Zamprogna. But this may be one time where her being in such a state has nothing to do with her lies of omission. So what has alarmed her all of a sudden? Finally, Cody, Josh Kelly, needs medical attention. After horseback riding to Molly's rescue on the side of the road the other day, he got to be the rugged, charming savior. How does he end up needing to be fixed up? And will this require a visit to the hospital? Wanna bet that somehow Molly is the one to help him out. Wednesday in Port Charles is anything but quiet as one of its most formidable residents, Sonny Corinthos, faces a day that could change everything. For years, fans have seen Sonny defy odds, outmaneuver enemies, and beat death more times than anyone can count. But as April 24 unfolds on General Hospital, the man once dubbed untouchable finds himself more vulnerable than ever, not just physically, but emotionally and strategically as he heads into surgery with a storm of secrets swirling around him and a potential assassin lurking in the shadows. The day begins with tension rising in Sonny's camp as he prepares to undergo a risky operation following a recent attack that left him with internal injuries. What was first believed to be minor has now turned into something far more serious, and doctors have urged immediate surgical intervention to avoid long-term damage. For someone like Sonny, who's used to being in control of every situation, handing over his life to a team of surgeons is not something he takes lightly. But it's not just the surgery itself that's weighing on him. It's the eerie sense that something far more sinister is brewing behind the scenes. According to sources close to the Corinthos inner circle, Sonny's gut is telling him this wasn't just a random incident or the result of a simple turf war. As he lays in his hospital bed surrounded by loved ones, his mind can't stop racing. Who really wanted him dead? And will they strike again while he's vulnerable under anesthesia? Carly arrives at the hospital in a whirlwind of emotion, caught between concern and fury. She's no stranger to Sonny's enemies and has seen too many close calls over the years. But this time, there's a deeper sense of dread etched into her face. She demands to know why Sonny didn't disclose the true severity of his condition earlier, accusing him of trying to protect everyone else while endangering himself. Their exchange is fiery but tender, as old wounds between them flicker to the surface, only to be extinguished by a mutual fear of what could happen if Sonny doesn't make it through this surgery. Meanwhile, Dante is a rock on the outside, but clearly shaken as he speaks with the surgical team, pushing for reassurance that they know exactly who they're dealing with. "That's my father," he says with an edge of desperation in his voice, the cop facade cracking just enough to show the terrified sound underneath. But the thought is racing through his mind. What if Sonny doesn't wake up? What if this really is the end of an era? While the Corinthos family circles the wagons, danger lurks outside GH's sterile walls. A shadowy figure, face partially obscured by a baseball cap and dark sunglasses, is seen watching the hospital from across the street. Viewers are left wondering if this is just a red herring or if the enemy Sonny suspects is already laying the groundwork for a final strike. And if that's the case, will they wait until the surgery begins? Or will they try to finish the job before the doctors even get a chance to save him? Jason, ever loyal and intensely focused, gets wind of the surveillance and immediately shifts into protector mode. He confronts Dex, demanding an update on all recent security moves, and makes it clear that no one gets near Sonny who isn't authorized. Dex, still fighting for redemption after recent missteps, doubles down on his loyalty, assuring Jason he's already tightening perimeter checks and reviewing all camera footage for anything suspicious. Their alliance, though uneasy at times, is a crucial one now, and both men know that if anything happens to Sonny, it'll be open season on everyone connected to him. Inside the hospital, the mood grows heavier as Brick delivers intel that may confirm Sonny's suspicions. There's talk of a contract being put out, not by the usual suspects, but from someone inside Sonny's own orbit. The betrayal cuts deep, even if it's not confirmed yet. Is it one of his longtime allies turning coat for power? Someone who thinks the Empire would be better off without Sonny in the picture? Or could it be a wild-card outsider playing a long game of vengeance? Even Nina, whose presence is emotionally loaded under the best of circumstances, arrives just in time to offer support and potentially unleash more drama. Her presence immediately stirs tension with Carly and Ava, both of whom have been doing everything in their power to keep Sonny grounded in reality and not swept up in emotional chaos. Nina's intentions seem pure, but there's an undeniable unease that follows her. Could she unknowingly be connected to the latest threat? Or worse, does she know more than she's saying? Elsewhere in Port Charles, word spreads fast about Sonny's condition. Anna raises alarms with Jordan and Dante, suggesting that the timing of Sonny's attack is too precise to be a coincidence. Something bigger is moving, she warns, pushing the theory that this may be part of a coordinated effort not just to take Sonny down, but to destabilize all of Port Charles. As always, the ripple effect could be massive and deadly. Curtis also makes a surprise visit, lending his quiet strength to the situation. His years in the field give him a sixth sense about danger, and the closer he gets to Sonny's hospital room, the more he feels the air shift. He confides in Drew that something isn't sitting right, that this feels more like a setup than a medical emergency. And Drew agrees, already on his own hunt for the truth, digging into recent business dealings and shipments that may have triggered the ambush on Sonny. As the hour of surgery draws near, fans will see a rare moment of reflection from Sonny himself. Left alone briefly, he speaks to his late father in the quiet of the pre-op room, a tear slipping down his face as he admits he doesn't know if he'll make it out of this one. "I've always known the life would catch up to me one day," he says softly. "I just didn't think it would be now." It's a raw, emotional scene that reminds viewers why Maurice Bernard's portrayal of Sonny Corinthos has stood the test of time. Equal parts mob kingpin and tragic anti-hero, constantly walking the line between justice and destruction. As the surgical team finally preps to wheel him in, all eyes are on the operating room doors. The tension is palpable, the stakes higher than ever, and the clock is ticking. Will Sonny survive the surgery? Will the traitor in his midst be revealed in time? And will Port Charles be ready for the fallout if this operation becomes the beginning of the end? April 24 is shaping up to be one of the most intense, emotional, and suspense-packed days in General Hospital history. And whether Sonny makes it out or not, nothing in Port Charles will ever be the same again. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.